Hey friends, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing all right. Y'all, I was trying to get things ready for the overhead video and Facebook wasn't having it. So this is us. Here we are tonight. Y'all, welcome. My name's Debbie. We're going to be doing a pillow cover with two transfers that are running low. One is called Carrot Patterns. And then one is called Groovy Borders. And I don't know, this one right here reminds me of my childhood. These two, we called them Rick Rack. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing, some Rick Rack and some carrots. I hope everybody's doing awesome. As you're hopping on, let me know where you're watching from. And as soon as I can get back to the overhead videos, I will do that. But tonight, Facebook said, ain't happening. Hey, Pam. Hey, Bonnie. Y'all know how it is? Facebook calls the shots, y'all. They call the shots. And we just do as they say. Hey, Renee. Hey, Marcia. How's everybody doing? Did everybody have a good Valentine's Day? And I don't know if y'all know this, but our pillow covers come two to a pack. We're just going to do one tonight. Hey, Chris. And look, like I said, we'll get back to the overhead videos as soon as Facebook will let us. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Kim. They just, they said, no, not doing it. And I said, okay. We'll do this. Go back to the old-fashioned way. All right. So these are so nice, y'all. I love them. I love them, love them, love them. They have the hidden zipper. We love us a hidden zipper, don't we? I always put it at the bottom. And guess what? If you see any words, they're backwards because we're backwards. But these look fine backwards, don't they? Hey, Susan. All right, let's get some. We're just doing one, but it comes two to a package. And, you know, since our big release, y'all remember last week when Jenny and I were on here doing like a little marathon. We've had a couple things sell out, and then these things are low, and I was like, I better show y'all because they're two of my favorites. I love anything that reminds me of my childhood, like this Rick Rack. Mama used to sew our clothes, and in the spring and summer, she would use Rick Rack. Is it called anything else? Hey, Nona. Oh, you're making perfume. That sounds so, so good. So, so good. Thank you for sprinkling. And y'all, you know, the other day I wore a headband, and I would love to wear hats and do all kinds of things. And I'm like, I'm getting me some more headbands because I liked it. The one I wore the other day I got from Hobby Lobby. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the carrots in the middle, then I'm going to put Rick Rack on the bottom and on the top. So we're going to do some fun colors, some coral, some papaya, and teal. And guess what? It's ink. Ink is permanent. Once you ink your project, dry it and heat set it, you can throw it in your washing machine. And look, whenever you're going to ink, you don't have to fuzz it. You know why? Because you don't have to. Roberta, your mom made your dresses too. Oh my gosh. Well, y'all listen, every time I look in the mirror, I see Mama. And every time I say something to my children, I hear Mama. So, if I was as good as her, which I'm not, I'd get me some Rick Rack and make something. But, hey. All right, look, I'm going to go ahead and do the green first. And look, I'm going to turn this around so y'all can see. Because guess what? I can do this upside down. Okay, so it's always been called Rick Rack. I love it. Okay, so we're going to do the green first, and this is Meadow. Oh my gosh. I've been fooling with this camera and business trying to get this going. And I was like, Facebook, you are not going to slow me down tonight. We are doing this. All right. And for inking, it's thick and nice. This headband I got from Hobby Lobby. And if y'all type the word cover, because we're doing pillow covers, you're going to get a message from me with the supplies. Sometimes I notice that even though I give y'all a keyword, sometimes people say, where'd you get this? Where'd you get that? So I try to put all the info in those messages. All right, y'all, you see how quick this is? Now, ink doesn't dry as fast as paste, so you don't have to lift it or anything. Deborah, you make all your clothes through high school. You know what? My oldest sister, she is a great seamstress also. She did that. Me and my little sister, we did not. And I'll tell you something else that Mama did a lot of. She did a lot of like boat collars. I guess that's what you call them. That might not be right. I don't know. It was some kind of collars. Anyway, I sure do miss that rascal. All right, we got our green. Now let's do, I'm going to do the center carrot papaya because, you know, it's kind of orange. And y'all, if you've never used the ink, it is nice and thick. One of the reasons that our project looks so professional is because it has a silkscreen and the ink and paste is made to go through like butter. And listen, you don't have to press down really hard. Just like if you can butter toast, you can chalk and ink. All right, let's do this one, Couture Coral. It's so pretty. Look at that. It's yummy. We hadn't talked about Leanne Morgan recently. Y'all know how she says everything's yummy. I hadn't seen her. I mean, sometimes I catch her like on Facebook or something. I hadn't seen her. And now we're going to do an all-time favorite. Teal, Couture Teal. Y'all had rickrack on the bottom of your dresses? Yes. I remember going, I think we would go to TGNY because there wasn't a Walmart. There wasn't a Kmart close at that time. We would go to TGNY, and I remember sitting up on that stool and looking through those pattern books. And I'm sure Mama was looking for something that she could make inexpensively. Okay, cover's not working. Cover. Somebody said cover's not working. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We will get it to working, y'all. I see the problem. I see the problem. Thank you for letting me know. Give me just a second and we will get it. I'll get it fixed. All right. Cover should be working now. So somebody check it out. Make sure it's working. And y'all make up a sentence with cover like, I like that pillow cover. Or give me a pillow cover. Or something like that. Facebook loves it when it's not just one word. Like, simplicity patterns. That's right, Cindy. All right, y'all. We have got everything inked. You see our teal, our papaya, our Couture Coral, our green. Let's lift it up. That's so stinking cute. And I will clean this later. Okay. Y'all, look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, let's get our rickrack going. What are we going to do? And look, it's almost perfect size. And I'm like, am I going to just, what am I going to do? Which one am I going to use? Am I going to use 2, 1? What's it going to be? Y'all, do you love those colors? Don't they look like spring? All right, I'm going to put this over here. And I'm going to use my scissors to... Where are my scissors that open more? There they are. Deborah, there you go, girl. Anytime y'all see me on here, try to make a sentence. I need to like do a little contest for the most creative sentence y'all can come up with. I like chocolate cover pillow covers. How you doing? I'm doing good, Linda. There's another one of those perfect sentences. Okay. Y'all, because this pillow, once it gets in the cover, it's going to be around. So I'm just going to fit this. I'm almost thinking I'm going to do this grassy looking one at the bottom. Whoops. And I'm just going to put it right there. And I'm not going to worry about it going all the way to the edge. Because y'all know when we create or when we make our own home decor, we can do what we want to. Sometimes I do stuff and then I go back and add to it or do it differently. Y'all be careful, don't get any ink where you don't want it. And guess what? There's no school tomorrow. So Locke is in there with Pop Pop. I don't know what they're doing. Locke likes to use my old phones. And y'all, I keep my old phones because I use them when I'm going to go live with the overhead shot. And anyway, he likes to play something. I can't remember what it is. And I said, what's the difference? He said, well, it's such and such mobile. I'm like, okay. Oh, Tammy, thank you. I love your sentences. Give me a pillow cover. I like a pillow cover with carrots. It is so good to see everybody. And y'all, let's call out our state. I'm in Tennessee. Where are y'all? Boom. We got some grass. Rick rack. That looks cute. And I'm going to do teal at the top. And Jan, isn't that right? Nothing like a pillow cover with carrots. All right, y'all, I'm getting kind of creative here. I'm going to do this one in teal, and it's going to be like the Rick Rack sky. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Got a Rick Rack sky. Okay. Plus I like teal, so the more teal we can use, the better, right? Anyway, y'all. Okay, look. These are like the fast sellers. We've got several. These are like the fastest of the fast sellers. And I'll try the next couple of days to show you the ones that are going, almost gone. This Rick Rack would look pretty on a chalkboard too, or like a board or something. It doesn't have to be just fabric, because if you've used chalk before, you know you can use it on fabric, you can use it on chalkboards, you can use it on regular boards, you can use it on our cutouts. Oh, speaking of our cutouts, we've got a Valentine's President's Day sale going on right now, where you get a discount with our cutouts, and you don't have to put a code in or anything. It's just everything on the site. And we got some new stuff added. We got some stuff for chalk, stuff you don't have to use chalk on. All right. That's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Y'all, look at this. What do you think? Is it cute? Charlotte, type the word cover, C-O-V-E-R. I'm going to send you a message with the links to everything. To my headbands, to this ink, to the pillow cover. Are you new? Look, do we have anybody new? If anybody's new, what I try to do is I try to give y'all all the information on the tail of a shirt sleeve, on sleeves, yes. Now, I'm just drying this. Cher, I put the pillow cover, or the pillow inserts, I listed them too, and I get ones that, let me just confirm the size of these. I get some that are an inch bigger than the pillow cover. And I believe these are 17.5 by 17.5. And I get the 18-inch pillow inserts. And I put a link for those too. Because I like the feather pillows. Because you can chop them. If you want to chop them. And look, I hope that this brings back your rick-rack memories like it does mine. Hey, Kathy. We love some rick-rack. And look, these designs are reusable. So you can make a pillow, you can make a sign, you can make a chalkboard, you can make a t-shirt. It can be all coordinated. And if you're new here, I do try to have a keyword. And then if you type the keyword, then I send you the products that I'm using into your messages. That way, I don't have to keep saying the same thing over and over and over. But I know some people are new. We love hanging out, chatting, laughing, and creating. And hopefully I give y'all some ideas that y'all can run with and make your own. I almost did this in like black, white, and gray because I'm like, you know, that would be very farmhousey looking. And I'm like, no, I'm adding color because, I mean, it's rick-rack and rick-rack is pretty. Oh, if you are a Perks member and you signed up for the messages, there's a SMS sign up on the site. If you signed up for that before last Thursday, you check your DD, that's design dollars, you'll have 10 in there. But that's only if you signed up for the phone messages, you would have got a phone message. Oh my gosh, Carolyn, on a apron. Yes. All right, let me turn my heat press on. I turned it on a few minutes ago, so it should be ready pretty quick. Oh my gosh, don't be afraid of messing up. Listen, I have messed up ink before, and then I just put like an extra little flower, or you could put, if you messed it up, you could put another carrot, like sideways or something. So don't be afraid of messing anything up. Oh yes, rake, rack, and fringe. I'm from the 60s, so I know what you're talking about. Thanks, Cher. Hey, Deborah. The carrots are cute, aren't they? And also, while you're on the site, we've got, on the chalk site, there are some carrot cutouts that you could get to go with these if you want them. Hey, Gina, nice to see you too. You got that, but you don't know how to use it. What's that, Pam? The ink? Oh my gosh, Belinda's so right. It'd be cute on curtains. And do y'all know what I do sometimes? I buy cute dish towels, like for the kitchen. If somebody's having trouble with their ink, my ink has never dried out. But you can add distilled water to it, Now, sometimes if your paste dries out, you can add distilled water also. I need to clean, this is a matte, but you can spray it with Dawn and then use a plastic scraper to clean it. All right, let's get this. Like once you heat press it, if you wanted to go throw it in the wash machine, you can. And I'm going to do 2, I'm going to scoot it over. Hey, Janet. Hey, Martha. Thank you. This pillow's big. Like I said, it's 17.5 by 17.5. But I love pillow covers. That way, I don't have to store the pillow covers. Will the wax dry out? I've never had my wax dry out. But, I mean, if it gets a little dry, you can heat it up. Oh, I missed something. Oh, look, anytime, like, you can add distilled water to ink or paste. But don't, just add a little bit. Don't add a lot. Hey, Ann, Branson, Missouri. Love Branson. Been there several times. We used to live in Bentonville, and we would drive over. All right. Now, this is ready to rock and roll. If it's a t-shirt or something. Now, here's the, I gave y'all a link for this. These are 18 by 18. They are feather pillows. Some people might be allergic to feather, I guess. So if you are, don't get those. Get something else. And now sometimes I'll get like a pillow from Walmart. And I'll just, if it has like a design on it, I'll just make a pillow cover and stick it in there. So there's all kinds of things that you can do to stuff your pillow with. One thing I think I've done in the past is we always have like a lot of those little throw blankets. You could roll those up and put them in here. Let's see, just got your January club. Will I still get the bunnies? Yes, your February should ship. It should have shipped on the 5th. Now listen, some of y'all go check, and y'all, I like to tear these things off. Go check and make sure your credit card doesn't need to be updated. It's time for my credit card to update. So that your club doesn't get delayed, make sure your credit card's up to date. I know we forget about them because, you know, it's what, every 4 years or something like that. So this is a 18-inch pillow insert in a 17.5-inch pillow. Isn't that cute? That's so fun. I love it. Are you loving this? Karen, we don't have an IKEA close. I just get everything on Amazon. But yeah, if you got an IKEA, by all means. All right, let's wash these. You wash the ink the same way you do the paste. You wet it. I usually take it to the sink. I'm just going to use this. And I try to get like a lot of it off. Usually I rinse it, you know, under the washer. Yeah, and if you want the supplies I use tonight, just type the word cover, because we love our covers. Thanks, Karen. I'll have to go back and see where everybody's from. Like I said, I'm from Tennessee. I'll hop on here, share ideas with y'all. And look, you can use the colors I use, or you can use different colors. And once your screen is clean, meaning you can hold it up and see through it. You can hold it up and see through it, then it's ready to use again. Now some of the colors can stain your transfer, and that's perfectly fine. You'll know when they're clean. You can hold them up and see through them. Yeah, I figure by the time I drive somewhere, an hour, 5 hours, 6 hours to get a pillow cover, I just get it from Amazon. Okay. So you can see the stain, but then you can see through the screen, and you know that it's clean. So this is ready to go. Ready to make another one. Ready to make a shirt. Whatever. What else? Sometimes I don't clean right after I go, you know, get off here. But I can tell you, it feels so good to have them ready to go. Thank you. Wouldn't that be cute on a dress? I've got Stella a little dress that I'm going to do. And remember, if you want those, grab them, because those are two that are lower. They're selling. They're like the best sellers. Love it for aprons, yes. Somebody the other day asked what this is. This is just one of those mats that you drain your dishes on. Like if you hand wash your dishes, it's just a mat. And like I said, usually I do this at the sink. But sometimes I know you guys want to see how I clean. This is how it's done. Super easy. Hold it up. If you can see through it, it's clean. Turn it upside down to dry. And gets sticky again. Hey, Tammy. Is anybody just hopping on? The keyword tonight is cover. We did the cutest little cover. Perfect. And these designs are great for, like y'all were saying, yes, I need to combine the carrots with the club for this month. And look, if you're interested in the club, type club and you'll get a message. And y'all, if you're interested in perks, one thing I want y'all to do is remember, you've got when you join perks, you instantly, after you join, you got your 20 design dollars to use on product. So don't forget that. And like I said, this is stained a little bit. It is perfectly fine and ready to go again. Thanks for sprinkling. Y'all are so awesome. I probably didn't put these back in the right order. They're ready to go again. All right, let's look at this pillow. Let me make sure my hands are clean. Hey, Maxine from Tennessee. This is water. Water. This is what we made. If you want the supplies for everything we used, plus the pillow insert, just type the word cover, C-O-V-E-R. And y'all, I'm going to hop off here and go kick my feet up. See what's on TV. See what Barry and Locke have for me to watch. All right. Love you guys. See y'all later.